Hey, welcome to Pilot Season. It's a new show from the Trident Network where we are creating an original sitcom pilot in real time, live in front of you, just like every single other sitcom is made. People don't know this. That's how Cheers was made. That's how the Mary Tyler Moore Show was made, live on Twitch. If you're here, you have found your way to the Trident Network's Twitch channel. What you might not know is the Trident Network is a three-pronged entertainment network. It features web series and videos that you can watch places like YouTube. It has podcasts of every single genre, and it has live streaming shows just like this. This is the first episode of Pilot Season. It's our pilot. And much like Abbott Elementary, we are excited to win an Emmy for it. So the way this show works is every single episode, we're going to have a team of actors and a team of writers join together and collaborate and create a sitcom pilot. Let's meet our team. This episode, we're going to start, and the writers know this. Writers, I'm sorry, you knew this when you came in. We're starting with the actors. Tonight, our acting team, we have Michael Erickson. We have Carly Heiser and Rebekah Trombley. Actors, what are your favorite sitcoms? Let's just start with Michael. A favorite from a classic sitcom from your youth and one from the present day. What inspires you in the sitcom world?
Oh man. So when I was younger, I loved watching my parents watch Seinfeld. I really didn't understand what was so funny, but they always laughed, so I'd laugh along with them. And nowadays, I don't know if I've watched a most recent one, a sitcom. Now, does a sitcom have to have a laugh track to it?
Well, I mean, this can open up to the chat and this room. I'm going to say no, but I do watch a lot of current shows that are only called comedies because they're 30 minutes. I'm watching some intense sitcoms right now.
Gotcha. I mean, a couple of my favorites are probably pretty traditional, but like 30 Rock comes to mind. Is that a sitcom?
30 Rock is a sitcom.
Love 30
Rock. Carly, how about you? Any favorite sitcom characters?
So I used to watch Frasier when I was like a little girl, and I loved Frasier. I can't explain what, like a little kid, like whenever Frasier was on, I was the age when Frasier was on, and I was like, oh, I love Frasier. So that was great. So I loved Frasier when I was little. Right now, I don't know if What We Do in the Shadows is not considered a sitcom. Is that considered a sitcom? Okay, I love What We Do in the Shadows. That's like my favorite like comedy that's on TV right
now. Becky, how about you?
Yeah, I really loved Growing Pains and Full House, but I also didn't understand the concept of reruns. I like thought they were just like they were being released when I was like that at my age, but it was like they had been on 20, not 20, but like 10 years before then. But yeah, I love those shows. And then currently, I love Abbott Elementary. I also love What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah, because I mean, it's just situational, right? That's what sitcom stands for. It's just like you put characters in a weird situation and then you see what comedy comes from it. Another big one for me that came later in life was Golden Girls. If you have not rewatched Golden Girls in a bit, I highly recommend it. It's wild. There are no rules in Golden Girls. Like characters can come and go. They invite invent like there's this neighbor that we've had this like long-term relationship with, and it's like this character's never been introduced before. It's amazing.
Wild thing about Golden Girls is every single line is a joke.
Everyone.
It's really good. Yeah. That's a really good one.
Crazy. All right. So speaking of every single line is a joke, we also have our writing team. We'll start with Kristen Hallen. Kristen, is your last name still Hallen?
It is. I am not changing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kristen, any favorite sitcoms or sitcom memories?
Yeah, I think I'm forever chasing the high of TGIF Fridays of like all of those like classic shows. Really, Sabrina the Teenage Witch was like probably my top. I wanted to be her. I wanted to live in her house. I want to date Harvey Kinkle. Like I was just in it. Like that was the ultimate for me.
All right, then we have Jamie Patton. Jamie, same question. Favorite sitcoms?
I watched a lot of Nick at Night when I was a kid, so definitely Mary Tyler Moore Show and the Dick Van Dyke Show holds up really well. But not to sound too highfalutin, like when I was 12 or 13, Friends was everything to me. So,
And then finally on our writing team, we have Paula Skaggs. Paula, any sitcom memories? What was your sitcom journey to today?
Lifelong sitcom lover. I think the first one that I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen was the Drew Carey Show, which I haven't watched again. I don't think I want to. I was like, I remember watching that and being like, this is art. This is it. This is everything. Huge. I love Seinfeld. I like fall asleep watching Seinfeld every night. Love like a Parks and Rec, A Good Place. A nice show where people like each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
know if that was the case with the Drew Carey Show, though. I don't remember the plot.
I think we should all just go home and watch. We'll like find out if it holds up or not. But my memories of it were lovely.
We also have, we haven't named her yet, but we have Val Agnew is our network liaison. She's our connection to the Trident Network, that a grant from the Trident Network has made this show possible. And Val is really our like boots on the ground and our eye in the sky. Val, can you tell us any sitcom memories that you have, or what are you like? What are you watching right now?
So I too was a big Nick at Night gal growing up. So I watched a lot of I Love Lucy as a youth. I loved her so much and wanted to be Lucy. But if I'm being honest, I'm probably more of an Ethel. And more recently, I mean, Parks and Rec is probably my favorite comedy of all time. So definitely that. Currently, Michael is my husband. Sorry, everybody. He's taken. We watched one episode of What We Do in the Shadows so far, and it was great. So I'm looking forward to watching more of that.
Amazing. Thank you. So tonight, the way this is going to work is we're going to reach out to our audience in the chat. They're going to give us a suggestion that will get us started. Our actors will improvise the first act of a sitcom. They'll take us to our first commercial break. While that's happening, speaking of What We Do in the Shadows, our writers are behind the scenes and they are generating new material for the actors. They're dreaming up what might be happening next in this show. And we'll reconvene after our first act and see what we're cooking with here. Writers, right now, before we get started, any inspiration for the sitcom that we might create? Any characters or relationships or anything that you want to pitch to the actors?
You know, I really love a learning moment, you know, back to like Boy Meets World, all of that. I like when things really come together. So that's something I'm definitely going to have in the back of my head. Some sort of feel good moments.
Love that, Kristen.
A show that I like a lot is Third Rock from the Sun. And the reason that I like that so much, and my dream is that they would reboot it and I could be fired after one episode from that and I would be so happy. Because there's no rules. You just think of something they haven't done yet. And it's like, have they ever done laundry? Well, they're going to next episode. Have they ever been bowling? They're going to 2 episodes from now. Have they ever been swimming? Oh my God, they have to go swimming. And so just for me, from the writers, I would encourage you to think of a thing these characters have never done before. You know, Lucy had never worked at the chocolate factory and she never did it again. It only had to happen once. And so, Val, I don't know if we've reached out to our audience.
We have a great one that is particularly close to my heart. Thanks to Justin Swinson in the chat. We have a workplace, and it is a summer camp.
Oh, that's such a good one. That's a really good one.
Wow.
All right.
All right. So, Michael and Becky and Carly, you're involved in a summer camp. somehow. Writers, now is last chance to pitch any ideas. Is this set in the present day, do we think?
I would love to pitch like a little nostalgia. Like it's not from a long time ago, but maybe from like a early 2000s kind of thing. Could be sort of fun. Capitalizing on those TikTok Y2K trends.
Incredible. I support that, Paula. Yep.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I might add in maybe being a little horny for each other, like real camp counselors are. That's a note I would love to just have in the back of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Horny?
Horny, yeah.
A little horny for each other.
Just a bit, like
a camp.
Touch.
Like camp.
Yeah.
Because we're a camp.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Ryan, shall we dance?
Let's do it. Do we have, real quick, does anybody have an idea for a title for this sitcom?
Are you asking us or the chat?
Yeah, and we can be inspired by this. A lot of shows, I think, probably had a lot of working titles. So right now, we're presenting the as yet untitled summer camp sitcom. And I can't wait to see what happens. And I can't wait to tell you some of the things that are going to happen, honestly.
Oh, and just as a warning to everyone, I'm going to be interjecting at certain points with directions to the actors. So that is pre-planned. I'm not just being rude. Okay, here we go. Oh, yep, Ryan?
I was just going to say, Kristen just dropped into our chat a great suggestion for as our last summer.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I love it.
Cool.
We're out of potatoes for lunch.
What?
I don't have any more in the back.
Like out, like no more, like
The bin
we're
that the
not-
potatoes are normally in, completely empty. I don't know what we're gonna do for the kids.
Yeah, feed them something. What we got here? Radishes?
Reg, you're like
those
our
burn
best,
your mouth.
You're like our best cook. Like, honestly, anything you can give to us
Best
is gonna be
cook?
stellar. Yeah,
I'm the
I
only
suck,
cook.
dude. Well, yeah, because I can't be around flames.
Yeah, well, you have a lot of talents too, Natalie.
Thanks.
Swimming, fishing, being the coolest camp counselor we have. Don't be so humble.
Stop. You guys should come down to the waterfront more often.
Well, I'm going to be
No,
frying
I
up a
can't
bunch
swim.
of.
And I can't be around flames yet. Here I am in this kitchen.
Right.
Tasha, come on. This is our
Right.
last chance to like make our mark here, you know? Try things we haven't tried before.
Think about what Chris Carrabba said. Don't
Love
wait.
that guy.
Yeah.
You did say that.
It's on the back
Yeah.
of our shirts.
Yeah.
Exactly. You guys
Don't wait.
You guys listening to the new Dashboard album?
Duh.
Mm-hmm.
So
Only
good, right?
every night before I go to bed.
Yeah.
One of you is upset Y2K wasn't a bigger deal.
Man, I could just sit there and listen to that album all night long on my CD player with my headphones.
It's just
That's
weird that
so
like nothing
work.
happened, right?
Yeah.
Like that's weird, right? Like everything was fine the next day, right? Like
I
they
knew
talked
you were
about
gonna
it.
say that. I knew you were gonna
I'm
say that.
sorry. I just like can't let it go.
I get it. No, I get it. It was supposed I get it.
It was supposed to
Do
be
you ever
like
just want everything to be like not working and you could just like start new?
right.
Natalie, in your heart of hearts, what did you really think was gonna happen?
That all the lights would stop working and that Brad and I would kiss.
Brad?
Yeah, don't
my-
yell it. Stop yelling.
He's my brother.
And he's so hot.
I
my
know.
God.
You know how hot he is. This is
He's
He's got
not-
the hottest
that we're
brother.
bringing up.
Ugh, I am student council president, and I am first saxophone, and yet everybody talks about Brad.
You
You
get
guys
you
have
get kissed.
gotta-
If all the lights turn off, you get kissed too, dude.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because when all the lights are off, it doesn't matter how hot you are. It just matters how your lips feel on somebody else's lips.
What are you guys talking about when all the lights are off? What's
From Y2K.
From Y2K, man.
oh yeah.
Y2K
yeah.
would do that.
Natalie, I know you're bummed. I know you're bummed that Y2K wasn't a bigger deal. But like, I mean, what if we I don't know, maybe instead of potatoes, we could do a little Y2K thing.
You mean it?
Yeah.
For lunch?
Yeah, for lunch. We'll do a little Y2K thing. Turn off all the lights.
I got some celery, I got some peanut butter, and I got some
Go.
raisins.
Yes, chef.
That sounds like a winning combo for me. That sounds like some ants are gonna be crawling on a log.
There it is,
There we
Natalie.
go. There we go.
Brad
Sasha,
wears
who would you-
layered polos. And it's
Sasha,
been,
who would you
and it's been raining all week.
Sasha, who would you kiss if all the lights went off and it was Y2K?
Oh, Debbie.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Debbie's a girl.
yeah. I know.
Debbie who plays guitar?
Mm-hmm.
She's really pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
There
but
is
you
no
look-
way you didn't know that I was a lesbian. There is absolutely no way you didn't know that.
Oh, what?
All I do is talk about boobies, my guy.
I've
Reg,
never
come on.
met-
This is
I've never met anybody who's a lesbian.
Oh.
I thought those were only in the city.
oh.
Oh. Well,
They're upstate too.
hello.
Hello.
I'm a lesbian.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you do at night? Or am I being rude?
I'll tell you what I do at night.
Oh.
I think about boobies every night. And when I wake up, I'm also thinking of boobies. When you like boobies, it's all you think about, yeah. Because I think about boobies every night. Because I'm a lesbian.
Tasha, I think I'm
Tasha.
a lesbian too.
You are, dude.
That sounds gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask Debbie to the Y2K lunch?
I don't know if she likes to kiss. You know,
Oh,
I
sure.
say here in the kitchen with the empty potatoes that I would totally mac on Debbie, but I'm mortally terrified to ask Debbie if she would kiss me.
That's fair.
Because if she's straight, it's all. She seems pretty gay though, right? Like,
I don't know how to answer that question.
okay,
I didn't know you were gay.
true. And I
I
thought
just-
it was obvious.
Should we speculate on what Debbie likes instead of kisses?
I mean, she does love playing guitar. I mean, you could write if you brought that little like ukulele out in front of her, maybe you would. She doesn't even know that she has feelings for you yet. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I saw
I have
her.
to woo her.
I saw her science notebook, and all over the front of it was just like a ton of Taking Back Sunday lyrics.
She's
Maybe,
so cool. She's so cool.
maybe you could write her a song.
Okay. I like this idea. First, I woo Debbie. Then we turn off all the lights. Then Natalie kisses your brother. And then I kiss Debbie.
Reg, do you want to kiss anybody?
Yeah, who do you want to kiss?
It's also okay if you don't.
I'll get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Is that a lot? Should I not have been like, I'm a lesbian? Was that
No, I think you were
so
fine.
much?
I'm.
Okay.
Do you think like we hurt his feelings because like neither of us wanted to kiss him.
Best possible.
Yeah.
Best possible. I mean,
Hey, what are you guys talking about in here?
Trevor, not now.
oh my God, Trevor.
Trevor, lunch is not ready.
Lunch is not ready, dude.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Trevor's hungry.
Okay, Trevor. Oh my God, you
Oh,
scared
you have
me.
to wait.
Were
You
you?
have to wait
Wait.
outside.
Have you been in here the whole time?
Does the freezer, the giant freezer, count as in here?
My God, this is why we say, dude, this is why we have to check the freezer.
We have to check the freezer more often. We've been doing a really bad job.
I
about
haven't
it.
been checking the freezer literally at all.
If I leave the freezer for longer than 15 minutes, my legs itch again.
Oh my God. Oh my God, it's spreading, Trevor.
Trevor.
I
Keep
don't
the
know.
fish in there. That's for the fish on Friday.
Dude, buddy, I'm so sorry, man. And we're just in here talking about stuff and do you need ointment?
I was reading
Would that-
something. I was reading something on Yahooligans, and they said that somebody has to pee on my leg.
What?
Buddy,
No.
you gotta stop telling people that.
I read it on Yahooligans.
Trevor. No, it's the peeing on stuff. You gotta
This-
stop asking people to pee on you.
Listen, it's okay if you want that in your life, but you can't be, you're too
Also,
young.
You're a child, yeah.
Well,
Like-
everything itches,
I know.
and now I'm hearing online that it may have been an inside job.
And now a time for a word from our sponsor.
All right. So
That was
we've
great.
established
Oh
a lot.
Thank
We've
God for
made a
Michael.
lot of
Thank God
great
for
work.
Michael.
So real quick, we've gotten a couple more suggestions for titles, and we can keep this in mind. We don't have to reveal this to the very end, but I do want to drop these in case they inspire our actors. We've gotten Y2Camp.
Oh.
We also got Honey, That's Camp.
Oh God.
I can reveal what happened in the chat with the writers, but first let's hear from the writers. We'll start with Kristen. What's inspiring you from this, and what would you like to see next?
Man, I am loving the relationships. I'm loving learning about desires and wants. And that felt very good, very camp-like to me. I feel like in camp, you kind of divulge secrets or secret desires because it's kind of a different world. I'm loving that. Yeah, I want to peek a little bit deeper into these little weirdos. I want to see different vignettes of camp life is what I'm hoping for.
Awesome. Jamie, any thoughts so far from our first act?
Well, I kind of latched on to, especially thinking about camp, you guys are setting up like things that are important to you or things, that you have there that really matter. I think the Dashboard Confessional album sounds very important. I think, what if that goes missing? Or what if, what happens then? Yeah.
All right, Paula.
I'm loving it. Y'all are so funny. Carly, I just want to give you a shout out because when you were like, oh, I'm always talking about boobies. And I was like, oh, fun to hear a line. And then you pulled out a freaking ukulele. That was amazing. That was great. Yeah, I think they're so fun. There's so many like weird little love triangles going on, which is, I feel like very true to like a little camp vibe. And I think Trevor's up to something. I don't know. I think there's more to it. I don't know if Trevor like lost a kid. Like, I think that there's like more to this. There's more underneath that hat,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big hat.
Big hat, lots of secrets.
In our chat, in our writers chat, in the writers room, back in the writers room, we were discussing, and Paula had the idea that maybe Tasha is wildly allergic to bugs. And she said, not in a sad way, but in the like, oh, silly, like we're swelling up too much. It's an embarrassing allergic to bugs. We've also, I would like to see Debbie, who may or may not be into kissing. we had a suggestion for the hot brother. Like what's going on with him? Like maybe
What's his name? Do you remember?
Brad.
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 like
Brad, of course.
is Brad hot enough
Brad.
that he are modeling scouts interested? Is he headed for Hollywood? The specific suggestion we got was maybe we needed to see a flashback to the hot brother at some point. I would definitely like to see the two brothers together. I'd love to see Tasha and Debbie together. We had Kristen brought up that the kids' cabin should be planning a mutiny, maybe a raid of the mess hall, something dramatic that happens at camp. Those wonderful, Val, you can probably chime in with some great camp tropes.
Oh, I am an endless supply of camp tropes. You tell me what you want and I'll give it to you.
Yeah, what's a thing that happens if are we at an all summer camp? Or are we at a week-long camp?
Very big difference.
Something we can decide later.
Oh.
One of you needs to reveal that how long we've been here.
I mean, I would personally suggest that it's a long term, like 4 to 8 week sessions, because then you have more time to get to know people, and you could have 3 relationships in the course of a summer in an 8-week session, you know?
Can I also pitch
big
an
time.
idea?
I'm okay 3 relationship. Yes,
Yeah,
Paula.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Maybe there's like 1 or 2 kids that have been there the entire summer. So like if it is 4 to 8 weeks, like maybe there's like an annoying kid that is still there.
This is second session, and some people have been yeah, I like that.
I see.
Well,
Okay. Yeah.
I would ask,
I got
where are we in the session if we've run out of potatoes, we've run out of food? Like how early are we in the session? When it happens? How much longer do we have? Yeah.
It could be the
And
last
the
week.
kids
'cause
only
they
eat.
do actually always struggle with how much food to order in that last week.
Hey.
And then there's kind of that itch of like it's the last week. Get your kids in. Get your bucket list. You know, do the high dive or whatever is scary at camp, right?
Yeah, so actors, how do you feel? We've gotten some suggestions of drama. We've got missing the theft of a Dashboard Confessional album. We've got new characters and love triangles and allergies. The clock is ticking on summer. Do you feel ready for Act 2?
I think so. Yeah. What was my character's name other than Trevor?
Your
Reg.
brother is Brad, right?
Reg.
Reg.
Thank you.
Reg and Brad.
All right.
And did we name a specific Dashboard album, or are we just saying Dashboard? Just want to have that back of my mind.
We didn't name an album, but I guess.
Perfect.
Probably a Mark Mission or Brand of Scar. I mean, who are we kidding?
I was feeling a Mark mission. All right, thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready for
That's
Act
the
2?
I think we're ready. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
You kids gotta settle down.
I'm so freaking mad right now.
Me too.
I'm so mad. This is not fair that we have to sit out of craft time because we have opinions and thoughts.
Tell them, Courtney.
You think that's fair? I'm not even a camp counselor. I'm just a volunteer fireman who gets stuck here because there's no one else to watch you kids. What?
So if you're a volunteer firefighter, why are you here and not fighting a fire?
Well, my 2 sons, Reg and Brad, go here. So,
You're Reg and
They're
Brad's
hot.
dad?
They're hot.
yes, I'm Reg and Brad's dad for the millionth time.
So you're here as a volunteer firefighter, or you're here as a dad?
That's a good question, Courtney.
You have your hat on, I see.
I have to wear, it's law. I don't know if you ever, somebody didn't learn fire law, I see.
No, they stopped teaching it in school.
Mhm.
We're also 13, so like
Right.
What's
I get it.
What's your house like?
It's pretty normal house. Two bathroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bath. The wife doesn't live there anymore, so it's just me and the boys. Yes.
Which son do you like better?
Brad. But don't tell Reg that.
Me too. Okay, I won't.
Yeah. Brad's got all the looks, and Reg.
Have you ever gotten to do high ropes with Brad? Does he ever
What's
let you
a
go
hi-
up on the high ropes?
High ropes?
Yeah, Brad leads high ropes where you get to go up in the trees and climb on ropes and do fun obstacles.
He's still doing that, huh? I tell him he's going to hurt himself. He's got tennis sectionals coming up. He can't be in the trees getting ready to hurt himself.
Let's see a flashback with Dad and Brad at the ropes course.
Dad. Dad.
What are you doing up there, Brad?
Like, can you tell how high I am?
Yeah, I can see you. Barely. You're much smaller up there than down here. You silly boy.
Here, I got a pine cone. Catch!
Oh, man, that hand-eye coordination. Just like me when I was your age, I'll tell you what.
What?
You're just like me when I was your age.
I love you too, Dad. Yeah, I'm gonna climb down.
Yeah, come on down. Use those muscles. Wow. Yeah, just stop and flex. That's my boy. That's my boy. You seen your brother anywhere?
Who? Oh, my brother. Yeah.
Brother.
Reg, yeah. Isn't he doing nerd stuff? Isn't he like looking through his telescope or something?
Yeah, he was looking at that for a while. I heard him honking away at a saxophone. Before I drop you guys off of your mothers, he and I need to talk.
For what? Why?
I know that he and your mother are pretty close, and I feel like he and I just kind of drifted away for a little bit, and I got to remedy that. You know what I mean?
What, are you gonna like not let him go see Mom?
No, I could never do that legally. I'm just thinking that, you and I are so close. You know what I mean? And
thick as thieves, Dad.
I know, son. Oh, Bradley. And I'm getting a little worried about his grades. I'm getting worried about the people he hangs out with. He really hangs out with some rude dudes.
Rude dudes? Oh, I know who you're talking about. Timothy.
Well, Timothy and Natalie and Tasha. Like, why is he always hanging out with gals? He needs to hang out with maybe a few other boys.
Oh, really? You think that? You really think that?
I don't know. I just think like I used to hang out with the fellas a lot, and I just see him, and
his girlfriends are like cool though.
But they're just friends, though. Is he dating any of those gals?
Ooh, well, that's a good question.
Thank you, Brad.
I don't even know if he's ever kissed anybody, to be honest.
He's never kissed anyone?
Not that I wouldn't see it, Dad, but like, I get around.
I know, I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it.
It's really sexy the way that I get around. And nobody's ever said like, I'm the only one laying game, right? Like, for the family, I'm the only one laying game. Like, he hasn't put his mark on the board yet, to my knowledge. He could have, and nobody would have known about it, but like, I get around sexily, so I would have known.
I appreciate that. You being so open with me, son, about...
Oh, you're like my best friend, Dad, but don't tell anybody that.
No, your secret's safe with me. Reg and I don't have these types of conversations, and I really gotta figure out a way to get in there. You know what I mean?
Maybe if you tried, this sounds really crazy.
Hey,
but I'm gonna pitch it.
Hey, is it almost craft time yet? Yeah,
buddy.
I feel like I've just been sitting here for so long. you know? I just
Yeah.
really would. I just really want to do some crafts. I just really want to make some eyes of God with some yarn and some popsicle sticks. And I really just want to be able to make some Neopets too to take home for my sister. Please, Mr. Volunteer Fireman Brad and Reg's dad, can't you bend the rules for us just this one time?
Listen, it's the last week of summer. I may not see you kids next year, you know, who knows, with hypertension and everything.
Are you dying?
We're all dying. Why don't you guys do what you want? You know what? I'll look the other way. And you guys go ahead and do what you want, all right? I'm going to head out. I'll see you later.
Thanks, man. You want to go make some Neopets?
Yes.
Let's see Brad and Natalie.
Oh, hey. Hey, Brad.
Hey, Natalie.
You were rocking it out on the high ropes course today. You look so cool out there.
Nice. You noticed?
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely
You were
noticed.
watching?
Well, yeah,
While
because
Because you have canoeing then.
for
right?
sure. But yeah, because you know how the canoes go by the forest and
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
you
When
can
I'm
see
doing
like a
the
pretty
ropes.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, you see me?
Yeah, that's how I knew you had canoeing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I see a
so
lot
cool.
up there.
Yeah, I bet you could see like the whole camp. Like you could honestly like you see everything. You have like everything at your fingertips, you know?
Yeah. It's like being Spider-Man. Like the closest
I
I get to
love-
Spider-Man. Do you ever see the Spider-Man movies? Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, because
The
they've
new
come out
ones.
yet. Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
For sure.
Brad, you're going to college next year, so you gotta, work your magic.
God, my favorite song is that song. What's it called? From Spider-Man. It's the one.
The Dashboard song?
Yes.
I
Is
love
that
that
band's
song.
name?
Yeah, Dashboard Confessional.
Oh, I love that song. Sometimes when I'm doing the ropes, I'll just put my Walkman on and listen to Dashboard like I'm Spider-Man.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a cabin. If you ever want to like come listen to, I don't know, like a CD or two or your Walkman.
Dashboard Confessional?
Yeah.
Bring my CDs over to your cabin?
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not, yeah, like, you would love to listen to them. Also, like, Dashboard Confessional is my uncle.
What?
Yeah,
That guy's
no,
your
like,
uncle?
totally.
He's young.
Yeah, well, it's so weird. That,
Is he like one
yeah,
of those weird things where like he's your uncle, but like it's like
No,
like
no,
your
not weird.
grandmother had a kid really
Mm-mm.
young, so like it's more like he's like your cousin, but he's not like blood. He's your uncle, but like he's not your cousin. I have a friend like that. It's weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds like totally normal too. Yeah, I was gonna say like my family's just like I've got so many aunts and uncles, and my mom's like the youngest one, so like it's one of my like older uncles, like it's his kid, and he's just like really cool. He always shows up to like Christmas and stuff. I get backstage passes if you ever want to like go see a show. Like I
Could
could
I meet
definitely get you
Spider-Man?
in. Yes.
Is this a meet cute?
Oh my god!
Trevor!
And now a
Trevor!
word from our sponsors.
All right, we're back. We've now seen 2/3 of this sitcom episode, and I just want to start by saying the world building of this camp. I feel like I'm really seeing it like laid out before me. Our chat is truly blowing up. I'm just going to start with the writers and see like what you're feeling, what you're hearing, what you'd like to feel in here. This time we're going to start with Paula.
I'm loving it. Y'all are nailing it. I feel like we're really getting the vibe of the camp. I feel like I'm really getting the like nervousness of the teens and the dad being like, he shouldn't, why is he here? Like it's the perfect amount of feelings wrapped up into it for me. Rebekah, you did such a good job of the Dashboard confessional lie. Thank you for doing that. I think that is such a you did so funny.
Also, I do want to say, I forget who suggested it up top, but that the camp should be a little bit horny. It is. I am.
Thank you for
hearing
that, everyone.
throughout. Jamie, any thoughts about Act 2 before we lead into our finale?
I've just been so wrapped up in watching it that I'm like trying to take notes and think of things, and I'm so struggling. But I love, all the world building, all the different characters. I kind of wanted the dad, like, why is he at the camp? Is this part of his, is he trying to get closer to Reg? Is he trying to, and then maybe those campers can help him with his relationship with his sons. Are we going to have a very special moment? Like, what kind of thing?
Amy, that's such a good call out. It did seem like he was like really looking at these kids for some guidance.
I just like, maybe what are we going to do with those crafts? Is this like a gift to, someone, like a peace offering with yarn and popsicle sticks? Yeah.
A thing that came up throughout the chat in the writer's room, I should say, is that the dad definitely favors Brad. And so maybe the mom, maybe Reg is her favorite. Maybe the mom is Reg's favorite. Maybe the dad feels like Reg just doesn't like him either. Kristen, any thoughts about Act 2?
Oh, I'm loving it. I want more. I just feel like there's so much happening in these kids' worlds, and it's really fun to watch. I'm into it.
I do want to say, Carly, great work with the soul patch. Fast impulse. And you didn't deny yourself. You went for it. And I felt like I could see that kid. I knew exactly who that was. Actors, anything that you are feeling right now that we need to get to for the last act of this episode? It's a pilot episode. Any loose threads that are nagging at you? Anything that you want to revisit?
I mean, I feel like we have to see the Y2K lunch.
Yeah. Y2K lunch.
Yeah.
There's always like a final event at camp, like the very end. So like that could be it. Like the final
event. We could do Y2K lunch.
Go ahead, Michael.
We're still waiting for our learning moment as well. So we have to have a learning moment.
Yeah.
What are you taking back home from camp?
What did this summer give you that like made you different? That could be a beautiful something to noodle with,
Cool.
Val, any last thoughts or anything you're witnessing in the chat that feels like fruitful for our actors to incorporate?
Just that everyone wants Carly's song to be on Spotify. Also, Carly, when you were just talking, I couldn't hear you. I just want to make sure your sound's working.
I'm talking now.
Okay, you're good. Must have just been a momentary issue.
Laying game.
Yeah. Everyone likes laying game.
Laying game.
That was suggested in the writer's room that should become the catchphrase as this show moves on throughout its season, and then people look back on it years from now, their favorite show when they were a teenager. Everybody was saying laying game. Everybody was writing it on a skateboard, on a pair of chucks. Everybody was putting it on their notebook.
Was there a way message on AIM that was
laying game?
Yeah.
Sorry. BRB, laying game.
Just to plant a seed at these final events, there's usually a performance element to it.
Ooh.
Maybe there's a
challenge show act.
Yes. All right. Ryan, are we ready to go?
I feel ready. Actors, do you feel ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right. So we've got the climax of our show. We've got to learn something. It's the end of summer. I can't wait.
And that's the last ant on a log.
Nice.
Ugh.
Nice. Reg, I'm nervous.
Tosh, what are you so nervous about?
I'm gonna woo her. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Debbie?
Yeah.
Well,
in front of everybody.
You want to run it by me first and sort of, I can tell you if it's like effective or not?
You would listen?
Of course I would listen. You're one of my best pals.
Okay. You're the best, dude. Imagine you're like blonde, so hot, boobies. You got it?
Yeah.
But you're like cool.
Oh, all right.
So cool.
Okay.
Taking back
Should I
Sunday
put
cool, Reg.
Should I put on something that's kind of get you in the mood?
Put on something to get in the mood?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like this?
Oh, into the night.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So I'm Debbie, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Tosh.
Hey.
What do you got in your hands there?
Oh, this is my ukulele. I was just thinking about how cool you are and how we like all the same music.
We do like all the same music, yeah.
And how I wanted to just,
Yeah.
like sing you a song.
I'd love to hear a song if you know one.
Yeah, I know a song.
I got your call. I brought your tap shoes. Oh, is this that girl that you want to kiss?
Mom!
Is this her?
Mom, what are you
Oh my God!
What are you doing here?
I got your call. I brought your tap shoes.
My tap shoes?
Reg's mom!
Hey! Is this the girl you want? Is this her?
No, Mom. She's a lesbian.
Oh.
I just found out she's a lesbian.
I am a lesbian.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So she doesn't want to. Well, I'm helping her with something, Mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
that's
likes.
Great.
She
Do
likes.
you want to listen too?
I see you've got a little. Yeah, you've got a little
Yeah.
baby guitar.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Here.
Do you know any of the famous lesbians?
Oh yeah,
Mom.
Melissa Etheridge.
Alanis Morissette isn't a lesbian, but she speaks for us.
Bjorn.
Katie Lang. Yeah,
Lisa
I love
Kudrow.
those guys.
I would love to hear a song.
Melissa
If
Etheridge
you want-
is actually my aunt.
You've got to be shitting me.
Yeah, it's not genetic though.
Oh, like a friend, aunt friend.
Like my real aunt.
like marriage.
Yeah, but
It is genetic.
It's not genetic though. It's a lottery. More people than you know are gay. We don't have to talk about that.
Oh,
Mom.
I got so much to. Okay, go on.
Mom, you drove 5 hours to drop off my tap shoes, and now you bust in the middle of this. Can we let Tasha at least play her song?
I would love to hear it.
Okay, cool. Here we go. I'm missing you bad. I never sleep. Avoiding the spots where we'd have to speak. And this bottle of a beast is taking me home. Cuddling close to blankets and sheets. Alone. Okay, I'm really nervous. I can't finish.
No, that's so good. That's so
really
good. Man, I gotta call my dad.
Your dad's here, hon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad's here at camp. Yeah, he didn't want me to be here, but
That's right. He's here in case the camp burn.
Yeah, which we
That's
need
right.
that.
Well,
he's not getting paid too. It's volunteer completely.
I'm gonna go look for him. Okay.
Does anyone
Listen,
else,
Oh, go ahead.
do you smell that?
Smells smoky.
Yeah, it smells smoky.
I love MILFs.
I'm so sorry. That's Trevor. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Hey,
What's
Tosh.
going on here?
Hey.
I just smelled smoke, so I came in here. Are you okay?
No, it
Oh
smells
yeah.
sweet.
Hey.
You play ukulele?
I do. Oh my God, Debbie, you're in this room right now.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Okay. Can you sit there on the counter, just right there?
Sure, yeah.
I wrote this song for you.
Okay.
When I look at you, I'm nervous. But it's really fun to talk to you. It's really fun to hang out. When I look at you, I'm nervous. But we like all the same songs, and I think that's really cool. Debbie, oh Debbie, would you kiss me on Y2K lunch? If we turned out all the lights, would you kiss me? Debbie, oh Debbie, if we turned out all the lights at lunch, can I lay some game on you?
Yes, please.
Are you guys gonna 69?
Oh, it's getting worse. The scales.
Where's Brad? Has anyone seen him? He's got to be in here somewhere, right? The whole camp is burning down. Brad?
Natalie?
What?
Brad?
Natalie?
Oh my God, there you are. Oh my God.
Hey, Reg. Oh my God.
Well, I can't see you guys.
No, I can't either. Who turned off all the lights?
There's no lights in here.
Whoa.
No, some of the celery caught fire.
No. With the ants on the log.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Mom, you kids okay in there?
Dad, the celery's on fire. Natalie.
Drop down to the ground. I smell smoke.
Celery does that sometimes. I read it on Yahooskins.
Celery's mostly water, though. It's gonna be okay.
I'm kind of
What else
scared.
is mostly water.
Oh God.
Trevor, no!
Trevor!
You get the hell out of here, Trevor. Get out of here. Get back into the fridge or whatever.
Natalie.
Yeah?
Natalie, you can't tell anybody, but my biggest fear is fire.
What? Your dad's a volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, that's why he's my hero.
That's so cool and brave.
Yeah, my dad's awesome. But I'm really scared right now. Can we hold hands?
Yeah, totally.
I also need to tell you something.
Okay.
You can't tell anybody else. I'm telling you a lot of secrets right now because I'm scared I'm going to die.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I've been smoking cigarettes. In the
Cigarettes?
Yeah, cigarettes, real ones. They look so cool.
Oh my God, no.
I look so cool when I smoke them.
Where did you get them?
Oh, you can literally just go down to the convenience store and old guys will buy them for you.
What?
It's weird. Yeah, you can just be like, I need some cigs, man. And you give them a 20 and they'll buy you cigs.
Ugh,
It's kind of cool.
I don't know if I can kiss a smoker.
Are we gonna kiss?
It was just kind of a stupid dream I had, but yeah, but I don't know.
Wait, you don't think smoking's cool?
No, it sets fires and like,
Well, this is the first fire I've ever set smoking.
yeah, and
But, like before that, like it doesn't look cool to you, like
no,
no.
it looks kind of sad to me. I kind of like people who don't smoke or who like kind of put out fires and they're brave.
Anybody in
Also, my
here?
dad.
Anybody in here?
Yeah,
Dad,
over
Dad,
here.
Dad.
Oh, hey, come on,
Oh.
Brad.
Oh,
And your
God, thank
friend
God, you're
Natalie.
here.
Volunteer to save us.
I'm here, kids. What the heck went on in here?
My God, Dad, you're my favorite parent. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but Mom thinks I'm stupid, and you think I'm cool. It is kind of weird how much you don't like Reg because he's smarter, but I guess we got to split it among the family. I was really scared that I'm gonna die. I'm really sorry that I've been smoking cigarettes, and I'm gonna stop because girls don't think that that's hot.
Oh, son. It seems like even though we are a, split parent household, seems like we as a family, we got some work to do. Don't you agree?
I do agree. When I was laying on the ground and I really thought like I was gonna die, I was like, man, I really wish I was out with Reg so he could tell me about all his space stuff. I just want to listen one more time. And Reg can't do the high ropes, but he's good at staying low and helps everyone crawl out.
Just like his mom.
Do you still like his mom? I have to go. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that your friend?
Yeah, something like that.
Are you interested in her, Brad?
I'm interested in every girl, to be honest.
If
they're interested in me, and they're interested in me. She's cute. She doesn't think smoking's cool though, so I gotta reevaluate that.
That's my boy, laying mad game.
And now a word from our sponsors.
What a beautiful moment to end on. It's a real heart.
That's my boy laying mad game.
I just want to just start the ball rolling with this like wrap up conversation about this episode. You guys really found some genuine moments inside this insanity of this summer camp that is burning to the ground during the talent show. Carly, your song was beautiful. It's the most beautiful, like Lilith Fair era. Like I want to be kissed to that song. It's so beautiful. Let's hear from our writers. Kristen, we're going to start with you this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't say enough about that song. Oh my gosh, Carly, just going for it. Love it. We had a kiss. So beautiful. I love a kiss. In any media, anywhere, I want kissing. So thank you for that. And chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss to that kiss.
Jamie, how about you? Any thoughts about our episode?
I just think we got so much like vulnerability from so many different characters, sometimes played by the same people, but just everyone. It all felt very, very real inside this crazy situation. Yeah.
Paula, any thoughts about our last act?
Yeah, agreed. I mean, once again, Carly, that song slapped. Please release it along with the other one on Spotify. So many sweet moments. Thrilled to the celery being the thing that burned it down was so funny. Also, what a bold way to start a pilot, a first episode. This place is burned down. But I thought it was really sweet. I thought everybody's done such a good job, and there were so many like connections between the characters. I'm glad the family's back together.
I was gonna say the mom showing up was a great moment.
Oh,
that
funny.
Was great. That was so good.
Yeah.
So let's just as a group, what shows does this remind you of? I got definitely like Freaks and Geeks vibes from it. I got a little like Wet Hot American Summer. Anything else that comes to mind?
Salute your shorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
did anyone watch Bug Juice? It definitely
yes.
felt like it could have been.
Yeah.
Yep.
So where would we see this going? If this show lasted, if we'll start small, if it lasted a full season, if we got 22 episodes out of this, where else do we see this going? Is it endless summer? Do the kids go to school? Are they townies at this camp? A thing that I sort of got from it is maybe every episode is a different day of the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the for like seasons, it's a great reset to like be able to start back, the new season, it's another summer at camp. Normally shows have to kind of pause where they are and kind of make up reasons to do that. And this, you have it built right in. And what's changed in their lives back home, and are they still the same as they were last year at camp, or are they different?
Love that. The perfect spot, the perfect setup is summer camp. Yeah.
I do like the idea because we didn't, wasn't it like, it was our last summer, right? Was one of the ideas. It would be funny if something catastrophic happened at the end of every thing that was like, it's done, the camp's over, we gotta stop doing it, and then like just the next time it's like, we rebuilt the camp. Now here we are.
When they're on a lake. One season it's a ski camp.
Yeah.
On a camp.
Yeah. They just keep moving the camp around. It's our last summer.
I do think we need a rival camp at some point. You have to have like a rival.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like your cliffhanger, I think. Yeah.
I'm worried that at some point Brad and Reg might have to start the rival camps.
Ooh.
You know, not together, torn apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Classic Brad and Reg.
Classic. Bredge. That's Bredge.
Reg.
Any new thoughts or inspirations about what the title of this series is? We called it Our Last Summer. We also had Y2Camp, and it's Honey, That's Camp was one of them. Any favorites?
I like Y2Camp.
I also like Y2Camp.
Y2Camp.
So this is almost our complete episode. I do want to take a moment to thank everybody who's on the show tonight. In our cast, Michael, Becky, and Carly. In the writer's room, Kristen, Jamie, and Paula. Everybody who's watching this, be sure and subscribe to the Trident Network on Twitch. If you're a member of Amazon Prime, you can do that for free. You can also follow the Trident Network on all your social media platforms. But before we go, I have two more bits of housekeeping, actually three. One is to also thank Val in the booth with the network, with the standards and practices, who kept us on the right path during this so that we didn't get kicked off by the FCC. My other business is everybody, congratulations on your Emmy nominations. I just got word that you've all been nominated, and you're the favorite in each of your categories.
That's nuts.
Wow.
It's an honor. It's an
I
honor.
would be lying if I didn't say I was expecting it.
You deserve it.
You knew it was going to happen.
But finally, as we are leaving tonight, and we do happen to have someone here tonight with a ukulele, our TV show needs a theme.
Oh.
And everyone feel free to join in, but I think we can agree that Carly is going to get us started. And while the song's playing in your individual Twitch frames, feel free to do your best like opening credit poses as if your name is appearing. Everybody in the chat, everybody who watched, thank you so much for tuning in. This is pilot season. It's the pilot of pilot season. And we're all thrilled that you were here. And please come back and watch us again right here on the Trident Network. Carly, whenever you're ready.
It's the end of summer, our Y2K summer. We kept all our computers and we got to kiss a lot. It's the end of summer, our Y2K summer. And we're gonna kiss a lot.
Kiss a lot.
It's the end of summer, our Y2K summer. It's the end of our summer.
Nobody can tell us no.
We're laying mad game. Hope to see you next year where we can lay some more game. But it's the end of summer now, so we'll see you next year. It's the end of summer, our Y2K summer. It's the end of summer, and we're gonna kiss.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.